So that's very interesting when you work with a Kotlin and how you can create your first project on that. So you just go for a file and say new, and after saying new you just say for your empty activity. Okay, that's most important. And here when you put it the next, so you can find that there is a two approaches to work with, two languages there. One is Java, other is Kotlin. So you have to choose which language you want for that. So I want a Kotlin, and here you give your example of your Kotlin first example. Okay, so that is very simple and interesting. And if you want to change your package name, you can change your location. That's all things be here. But whenever you work with a Kotlin, you need to choose this Kotlin. Rest be the same. And once you say the finish, so it finish and it works with your new project. At this time this is the old project be open, so I'm just closing that. And here you can see that this the new project be created. And here this is your main activity colon app compact activity. So now the build grid will be running, and once it's done, that means our complete project be loaded. So this is a very simple approach when we work with a Kotlin, and this is the initialization process. So just wait and hold that what be going on. So once sync be progress, and once it's done, that means our project be loaded complete. So that's the way we can work with our startup as in a Kotlin. And one other approach is that you need to add Genymotion for your emulator. Just like here we have a Genymotion on. You need to make you can download the Genymotion and then use that as an emulator, or otherwise you can choose the emulator in your Android Studio. So once all downloads, that means Core, KTX and other downloaded be done or happen, after that our project be completely ready for processed. Okay, so you can see that here we have all the things and all the stuffs be completely ready. So if I explore it here, this is your main Java under the main activity.kt file. Extension is kt. The same thing as we have done in a Java, same thing be here. So here it is in your activity main, and here you the values. Here we have a color resources, so you can change it. And if you want to change them, some color themes be here. So I want to change be here like red, here like yellow, and here like be in a blue, and so likewise that. But at this time these all be already be, these stuffs already be there because of with the names. Okay, so if you want to change, you give the name on that. Okay, and one more thing we needed. This is your string files, everything you put it on be there. This is your resource file as we discussed in a Java. So these all be ready, then you go for your main activity. This is the main activity be here. So if you go in a code, and if you want to change your background, so you can change your background be here with your any color you need it. So there be on color resource file we have a many colors, just like this is your purple shades. Okay, so on a design you can see that this be the look. And here you can see the color, there is a white also, so you can change the font color also be the white here. So if you say that text color, text size, first we have to increase is 40 dp, and this is your text color. If you want to, that is a white, so you can check that it's showing via on the center with the color changes. So that's this is a very basic example. And when you run this in your Genymotion or other approaches, so you can see that here when the Gradle builds be running, you can see your app be here. So this is very basic steps whenever you work with the Kotlin Kotlin Android Studio. So you can work on that language in Android Studio. Just wait and hold, and you can check that's an emulator. So you can also be attach your real device, so you can check that on. So same process be the as almost be as we have done with the Java. Same thing we have to work with your Kotlin also. So just wait for a minute so we can check it what happened on. Because on the first time it take a time to build that or run that on the screen. Again, also here you have to manage, that means your resource all layouts be here, everything be there. You can make your adapters be there, and you can put it the values. Under the values you can make all those stuffs which you want to attach with your main activity be there. So that's all in your under the drawable. You can create your that launchers be there, your icons be there. So whatever you want on that you can do with the Kotlin as you have done in a Java. So those who are new and working on it, they also be needed for such kind of stuffs. So just hold and wait what happened with this so it can be run. Okay, so you can see that this is the result of hello world. You want to change something be here and say put it on the string, and you can say that this is your string first and give it the name be like Kotlin, and here you can say welcome Kotlin. Sorry, here is the name. So just you can say that Kotlin, and here you can put it welcome Kotlin. Okay, and here it differ, all the names be differ because of we can get access the resources using this. So you can just say that text be here at string Kotlin. Okay, so it can present it. And also if you want to make it as a bold, so you can say that text style bold. And if you want to change some other color, so you can change it some other approaches of the color just like this. Okay, so just run this and check that. So there are many ways you have to start your project and check that this is your hello world, hello Kotlin, and likewise. So this is your first step you build on. So once it's built, we can check what happened with this. So I will explain some few points how you can some make your image or other approaches on that. So just hold and wait and see what happened with this. Okay, so you can see that here the screen is blue and welcome Kotlin, that is on bold. So that's very simple step you have to work. And also if you want to change your layout, you can change also. So if you want to work with your relative layout, yeah, just say that this is a simple relative layout we have to work, and no need of this text be here. And here I want to make some background or image resource be here. So what to do, you just go on your drawable and say the right click, and under that right click you can say that new, and here you can create some vector assets. And just like I want to create a vector asset, you can click on the clip part and check it. So this is your mobile screens be here, this is your computer screens be here. So at this time I'm using that screen, this is okay. And here I want to change this color be a white. Okay, so I'm using that complete white color, and this is next, and yeah, this is finish. Okay, if you want to change your name you can do that. And here this is our image resource, I'm using the image view, and this is I'm making it in our wrap contents, and this is your wrap contents, and this is source, and I'm using the source of your IC baseline computer 64. Okay, and that's parent in center. You can see that centering parent true. Okay, and here we can say that foreground gravity also be the center. So that's the way you can work with our designs. So here it is speed. And if you want to make it as stretchable and want to make it as a 200 dp and it is 150 dp like that, so you can do as be like. Okay, because of it is a vector image, it never be stretch. And if you want to put some values below that, you can say that text view, and this is wrap content, and here I give the id to that. This is the id, and say the id is image view, and here on that below you can work it id as in a this is your image view. I want to make it, and here you can put your text, and here the Kotlin text I want to put. Here I want to put the text style bold, and here I want to make a text size 30 dp and center in parent true, and your gravity center. So that's all you can work with. Okay, and this is a design. You can see that, and if you want to change the color of that text, you can also do that. Text color is your white, and you can create your this kind of a screens on. So that's in a Kotlin. You just start your work like this. So that's so simple, and once let's see check, we have to run this and see what be the result of that's very interesting part. So you start your Kotlin project like this and just do the practice on, and once you have done this you become good. You just practice on the screens, you just practice on the code, everything you have to work under the Kotlin. So that's very important part. Okay, so here we can terminate it, and let's see what happened that it launch it again and initialize it. So that's, you can see that this is a welcome Kotlin. Okay, so that's the way you can work in a Kotlin startup. Okay, so after getting the result like this, we have some points on a Kotlin, how we can do that, how we can get access at in a runtime, just like in a Java. So for this, if you want to get access using the ID, so what to do, you can say that text val, or you can say text one, whatever you want to give the name to that. And here it is, simple val text view, and you have to make it as in a text view, and that's your find view by id, and that's your r dot id dot text to. Okay, so why then you can get access, or if you want to say that, you can say that as text view also. It depends on what you wanted exactly. Okay, and there we already text to be existed, so just, and if you want to set text, how you can do that, you can say that text view dot text here, not a set text here, only the text be working. Hello, this is Kotlin. Okay, so here what be the string last time, let's see, welcome Kotlin. So we can replace it with your text view dot text, hello, this is Kotlin at another runtime. So let's see what happened with this. So this is the way you can work be like you can get access the things using the find view by id, and Kotlin also be just get access without this view by id also. So that's different, but here first you have to just practice on this, how you can fetch on particular id like this in your Kotlin. So once it finishes, we can attempt on the other things. So here you can see that hello, this is Kotlin. So this is the way you can just reaches with your particular IDs. Okay, and now if I want to make one more thing, just put it for the listener, and I'm making a button, that button be match parent, I want to do, and here we can do for the wrap content, and here I'm giving this IDB as an button well, sorry, just ID button well, and you can put it the text of that, and here I'm giving the text is okay, submit, like this, and text color be the white, and text size be 20 dp, and text background color be your, can give it to 500, sorry, just giving different to that, 200, and close this. Okay, and one more thing, we check the colors combinations also. So they are teal 200. I'm just replacing this color with a green. Okay, and make a background be as in a teal 200. Okay, and now we can fetch that button be here, like this is your button, and this is your button, and you can fetch it by the find view by id r dot id dot button well, you can see that, and button dot here that on click listener. Okay, new on, so here you can see that on click listener. Okay, so here that means that's very easy, you can call on the button whatever be, and here you can just check it with your toast. Okay, so for toast, what to do? You just go for the toast dot your make text, and here this comma, you have to pass something inside that, and here comma, you can say the toast dot your length, and here you want to show that toast. Okay, so that's it's the same as you are doing with your Java. Okay, and you, this is your hello, this is button. So by this you can use the event on your buttons for other listeners. So let's see what be the result of that. So this is the way you can direct access to your resources using the IDs on your main app. So it's very interesting and short way to work with in a Kotlin. We'll show you more easy tricks so how you can use that, but first you have to learn this basic stuffs be here. So once Gradle be running, we can check that what happened with this. So that means you can get access the things, and you can just refresh it. Okay, so you can see that here this is hello, this is Kotlin, but this button is on the top, that I will show you how you can do that. And when you click it, you can see that hello, this is button, that's free. So here as it's showing on the top, you just say it, make it below id text 1. Okay, so if you want to use that, here it is, this one, and if you want to make it margin top, and here I'm making a top 10 dp. Okay, you can set your margins also. So now run that and see what happened with this. So you can see that the button is on lower, so after the text it's become, so if you click on that, you can see that hello, this is button. So by this you can put your events also. So that's the strategy of doing this. And one more thing, here you can see that this is the bitmap values. Here you can put your launchers be there, and in your strings whatever you want to put it, you can put all the values be there. Colors also we have, and one more, that is our dimensions. So if you want to put it some dimensions on here, you can create the dimensions be here. Under that you can say that dimension resource file, so you can create your new value resource file. And So each and every time we can't change that, so you can say put the dimensions, and under the resources we can make it as enough your dimension values. I'm giving the margin 10. Okay, when I say the margin 10, I'm giving 10 dpi here. So likewise that you can make your multiple margins be here, so we can set our layouts and our resources be on the center be here. Okay, so likewise I'm putting the 20, I'm putting the 30, this is the 20, this is the 30. You can put according to that dimensions only, and when you call that here you can say you have to put just be here. Okay, you also put the text size also. If you want to make it as a text, you can say text 10 also. So this is the 10 dp also. You can put your text style, text values be here. You can put it as a 20 dp also, that's your 20, and you can make it as a 30. According to that you can just call on everything is on under the dimension. Okay, and when you call that here you can say that dimension 30 dp. Okay, and here also you can call that dimension. So if you want to change in the future, so you can text 30. Okay, and if you want to make the margin also, you can say that margin dimension top, so you can say I want with the 10. So that's you can work with like this with your buttons and other designs also. And how, if you want to be the margin for the complete margin, so you can go with only a margin, so you it take 10 to all, you can see that. So that's the same, you can work with the padding also. So now let's see and run what happened with this. So many things you have to put in your mind whenever you design your layout. The layout is working same as we have done in our Java. So the Kotlin is doing the same but in a easy approaches and easy way, as you learn the array BZ, as you learned the classes BZ, you can create your data classes. So a lot of stuffs be there in the Kotlin and make it the things very easy here. So just to wait what happened with this. Gradle be running. Once it's run, we can check what happened with it in new changes here. So now you can terminate and reinstall that. So now under the reinstallation, you can see that here the submit button give you that 10 dp margins in all. So and here the text be changed, here the text value be changed. So it's on you how you can create your layouts be here in a Kotlin. Okay, so and the same scenario for the manifest. If you want me to and give the permissions to any, you can give the permissions be here. And how you can give the permission, you can say the use permission, just like I want with the internet permission. So whenever you get access, this is your internet permissions, so you have to put your permissions be here. You can make your applications be here, you can change your icon be here, this is your launcher icon be here. So if you want to change your style and theme for the complete project, you can change your complete project theme be here. So a lot of stuffs you can do that, and everything, every draw you have to put in your drawable, that's here. And if you want to make the more activity, you just go for here on your project and say right click and say new, and then you have to go for your activity and say empty activity, and here you can make your activities name. So I want to make it as a second activity, so you can make that be like so and say finish. So that's many approaches we are doing the same. So here you can see that here it say the colon extension be here, and there in a Java we can say it extends be there. Okay, so here that means the colon means it can just directly give the extension to your new activity. So that's the way you can work with your layouts. You can work with your Android XML, you can work with your main activity. So all be your KT files, and if you want to create your folder class folders, you can create your adapters. So these all be the basics thing. So I will
show you practically in more lectures how you can create your new files with there. So that's all this your second activity be ready here. So you just practice on and do that how you can create these stuffs be here.